Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're well, and I hope things are going well, that life is good, and you're happy and healthy, and all that good stuff. Always, guys, sending out positive energy to you guys. It's been super fun for me. Having some yoga in the park has been such a blessing. So those of you guys who I don't get to see face to face, please know that it means the world to me that you choose to tune in and join me on your mat. Even though it's not in person, I know it's not as great as in person, but I hope you feel the love that I send to you guys with each and every time we do step on our mats together, because it's real. I mean it, I send it, and I hope you feel it. So today, guys, we're going to start in a seated position, and if seated position and cross-legged just don't go hand in hand to you together, go ahead and find a place that feels good to you. If you can, sit cross-legged, and we're going to sit up nice and tall, really feeling the length in your spine. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back, and let the shoulders slide down and away. Turning the palms to face the sky, drape the wrists over the knees, bring your index finger to touch your thumb, and close your eyes. Relax the jaw. Now I want you to notice, maybe sitting up nice and tall does not feel super fantastic to you. And I want you to notice why. What part of your body is talking to you? Is it the hips? Is it the lower back? Is it the knees? Is it your spine? What adjustments do you need to make to quiet your body? Not to be lazy, but to quiet the body and to sit up as tall as you are able to sit. So strengthening those core muscles, strengthening the posterior chain of your body, all of the muscles along the back side of your body. As we strengthen those, that will allow us to sit taller, to stand taller, to have better posture, improve our gait, improve our balance. So just as you sit as tall as you can, be aware and breathe. Now, if you're not sitting cross-legged, let's come to a cross-legged position and bring the hands to the shins. Press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. Tuck your chin towards your chest, press your spine towards the back. Inhale, press it through, lift the chest, arch your back. Exhale and hollow. Let's do that one more time. Seated cat and cow, just a great way to start waking up the body, to check in, to tie the movements in with the breath. And we sit up nice and tall. Breathe, let's walk the hands forward, releasing the weight of the upper body down. Arms extending out nice and long as feels right to you, and just relax the weight of your head. Let your upper body be heavy and just sink. As you inhale, lift the left side of the ribcage just a little bit. A slight rotation is going to deepen that stretch down in the lower back and on that left side. And then gently release it down. And let's take it to the other side. Little rotation through the torso. Exhale and release it down. We're going to do that one more time each side. Head is still heavy, so as you inhale, rotate. Exhaling and release. Inhale, rotate, last one. Exhale and release. Let's bring the hands back by your hips, and we're going to let the arms just kind of settle along the knees and relax the weight of the head. So by relaxing the weight of the head, that's going to add a little extra weight and a deepening of that stretch down your spine. I want you to notice also the tension that we tend to hold at the base of the head and the neck, as oftentimes we're kind of looking up as opposed to relaxing the weight of the head. Now notice the shoulders. As you bring the palms back towards your hips, fingertips back towards your hips, palms to the sky. Can you let that tension leave the shoulders? Hopefully, yes. Extend one arm out in front and then the other. Lengthen and reach, core strong, hinge all the way back up. Releasing your hands down by your sides. Sit up nice and tall, tall as you can sit. Notice if there's a change. If before, maybe we weren't supposed to be able to sit quite so tall, and now it feels a little more natural. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, release your chin towards your chest. Inhale, lift your head, and as you exhale, lean your head to the right. Close your eyes, and just let your head be heavy. As that right ear falls towards your shoulder, just feel that nice stretch all the way down through the neck, the shoulder, opening up the ear canal, sinuses along the side of the head. Inhale it up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head to the other side. Just let that ear fall towards your shoulder. Notice if one side holds a little more resistance than the other. We're going to do our best to let go of as much resistance as we can. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Now as you exhale, turn your gaze out over that right shoulder. As far as you can turn your head, shoulders are pressed down and away, spine is still nice and tall. Just as much rotation as you can create. Inhale it back to center, and exhale, take your gaze out over the other shoulder. Now as I say right and left, and if you find, wow, I went the wrong way, don't even worry about it. We do both sides. So just relax the mind. What feels natural, what feels good. Back to center we go. Inhale, reach to the sky, and exhale, let's flow forward and up onto all fours. So as we come to our tabletop position, hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. We're going to extend right leg straight out to the side, sole of the foot to the floor. Rotating the body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Lifting out of that left shoulder, reaching up just as high as you can reach. Find your breath. Now let's circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that left thigh, hold on to it. Now with our gaze up over that right shoulder, take note of the neck. Now keep that right shoulder rolled back and slowly turn your gaze towards the mat. We're still lifting out of that left shoulder, so if you've sunk in, lift out, and a little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. How's your breath? Just checking in. We release that right arm and extend it high. Turn your gaze to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly release the hand down. Now we're going to take a giant step forward with each hand. And we're going to press those sit bones straight back as you extend through the fingertips. Relax the weight of your head. We're not sitting back onto that left heel. Rather, we're lengthening through those sit bones. Breathe. Core staying strong to support the back. Opening up through the shoulders, the chest. Really nice stretch down the inside of that right leg. Inhale, lift, and pull those hands back underneath the shoulders. And draw that right knee in. I'm going to turn side or forwards just so it's a little easier difference to see. Extending left leg straight out to the side. Sole of the foot to the floor. We rotate and extend left arm to the sky, reaching up high as you can reach. Core strong. Breathe. Keeping that gaze to the sky, circle that left arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that right thigh, hold on to it. Again, are you sinking into that right shoulder? We want to be lifting out of that right shoulder. Core remaining strong, keeping that left shoulder rolled back. Slowly begin to turn your gaze toward the mat. With a little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. Can you feel that nice stretch through the neck, through the shoulder? Find your breath. Now slowly release that left arm, extend it high, and turn your gaze towards the sky. As you exhale, follow with your gaze, slowly release that left hand down. We take a big step forward with each hand, and now we begin to press those sit bones straight back. Again, not sitting on that right heel, but lengthening all the way from the fingertips out through those sit bones, long stretch. Keeping the core strong, keeping that left sole of the foot to the mat. Can you feel that nice stretch through the ankle? Up through the outside of your calf, through the inner thigh of that left leg. Oh my gosh, so many good places to feel this stretch. Inhale, lifting and pulling those hands back underneath the shoulders. Pull your knees back in to tabletop. Take a big breath into cow pose. Tummy towards the floor, gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest. So we did seated cat and cow. And now our more traditional cat and cow. Inhaling it back to cow. Just moving with the pace of your breath. Exhale it to cat. Again, inhale it to cow. Last one each direction. And exhale it to cat. Coming back to neutral. And sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Knees can be together, or those knees can be apart. Wonderful place. Always a safe place to come back to anytime you like. As you're ready, extend those arms out nice and long. Hands shoulder width apart. We're going to place the forearms to the mat. Lift the forehead just slightly. If it feels right to you, bring your palms to touch. Otherwise, hands remain flat, palms to the mat. We're going to tuck our toes, lift our hips to the sky. Coming up to a dolphin pose. So similar to a down dog, elbows shoulder width apart. There's just this gentle touch of the palms and the pads of the fingers. We're not pressing into those palms, either if they're on the floor or they are touching. It's just a gentle pressure. Our heels sinking towards the mat, our head heavy, face soft. We're going to inhale and bend the knees just slightly. And then as you exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, bend the knees just slightly, as much as you like. Exhale and press the heels away. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees slightly. Exhale and press it away. We bend the right knee, left heel stays pressing towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. Let's do that one more time each side. Right knee bends, left heel presses towards the mat. And switch sides. Now Dolphin is a great option for a down dog if ever you need one. Exhale and let both heels sink. Let's take a giant step back with one foot and then the other, and we're going to slowly level out into a dolphin plank. Now if you need to bring those knees to the mat, perfect. Tops of the feet to the mat as well. If we're going to stay on the balls of the feet and the toes, awesome. Lift out of those shoulders. Strong through the belly. Always better to have those hips be a little bit higher than to let those hips sag, regardless of if the knees are down or up. Lift out of the shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head. Still that gentle touch. We're not pressing into those palms. If your hands are on the floor, we are not pressing into those palms. Lift your hips. Walk your feet back in. To dolphin, allow those heels to sink. On your exhale, release the knees. Palms to the mat. Extend the arms. Press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to downward facing dog. And just gently alternate bending knees. So just noticing how down dog feels different than dolphin. Better? Same? You be the judge. You take care of your body. You challenge yourself to where it feels right today. Without criticism, without an ego. Allow both heels to gently sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. And relax the weight of the upper body down. So it's just an adventure, guys. So as we move from pose to pose, in and out of poses, that transition, noticing your breath, how your body responds, how the body feels in that pose, listening to those cues, and noticing if your body can respond, or if your body's like, nope, this is where we're staying today. Honor that. Bring the hands to the elbows if it feels okay. Let your arms be heavy. Forest down, we're going to keep a hold of those elbows and we're going to shift our weight into our heels. Slowly, slowly, you're going to bend the knees as we lift those arms. So our arms kind of are connected to our shoulders, if you will. Well, they are connected to our shoulders, but the elbows, if you will, connected to the shoulders. Breathe. Can you stay on the heels? Can you lift your toes? If the answer is no, I need to be on my toes, it's fine. Just notice what that is. Keep a hold of those elbows, and as you rise, those arms come down. Head heavy, arms heavy. Hold on to those elbows. One more time, bend the knees. So those elbows are connected to the shoulders. As we lower, the arms lift. Breathe. Arms stay here. If it's right for you, press through your heels and rise. Slow and steady. Take your time. As gravity is pulling you down, you are working to rise. We get stronger and stronger. Let your toes come to rest. Core is strong. Weight is in the heels. Can you lift your toes? Keep them up. And slowly lower down. And I mean slowly. So take your time. So the slower you work, so gravity's trying to pull you down, right? You're resisting that pull. And as you resist that pull, you get stronger. And we're holding those arms up. That's just added weight. So we're working the shoulders. Release your hands. Extend those legs to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Standing lateral flexion. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lengthen and reach. Inhale, both arms come up, turn your palms to the front, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Draw those elbows back, open your chest. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, cactus arms, squeeze those shoulder blades, open the chest, strong through the belly. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. If you're on your knees, crocodile down, elbows right by the ribs. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Find your breath. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. We lift the arms to a crescent lunge. Soft through the shoulders, deep into those legs. If you want that back knee on the mat, let the top of that back foot rest on the mat as well. We just want to feel that the length and that stretch through the front of the left leg. Circle the arms forward. Shoulder mobility, guys. Working it all the way around behind, all the way up tall. Interlace your fingers at the top, all with the index finger and thumb. Little challenge for our balance. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Breathe. And inhale it back to center. Exhale and lean to the left. Work in those obliques. Work in the flexibility of the spine. Strength and endurance of those legs. Inhale it back up. Circle the arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back. And if at any point you need to bring that back knee down, make it happen. Inhale it up tall. Circle the arms overhead. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. Ankle mobility. Awareness, other direction. And gently release it down. Holding your down dog, grabbing a drink of water, or inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knees off. Arms travel overhead. Nice deep lunge. You can do that nice deep lunge with that back knee on the mat. Find what's right. Strong through the belly, soft through the shoulders. This time, let's take that big circle back, all the way around to front, all the way overhead. Interlace your fingers at the top, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, lean to the left. Oh, nice stretch down that right side, through the belly, through the ribs, through the waist. Inhale it up tall, and exhaling to the right. Breathe. Inhale it up tall, circle the arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all with the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. Breathe. Inhale it up tall, circle those arms overhead. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. Other direction. And gently release it down to down dog. We take the gaze between the hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one leg up. And as you exhale, take a giant step back with your right foot. Turn and open those legs. Turn the toes out to the outside corners of your mat. Arms extended out to a T. Rotate palms to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Sunflowers, grand plie. Hands sweep down by the floor. Now squeeze your way to the top. Exhale, grand plie. So you're just moving at your pace. You're rolling those knees back. Tailbone pointing straight towards the mat. Crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Last one. And reach. Pull the hands to heart center. And sink into those legs. Breathe. Just breathe. Soften the shoulders. Find your breath. Let's release the hands to the insides of the knees. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press that left shoulder towards that right knee. Rotating through the spine, gazing out over that right shoulder. Inhale back to center, core stays strong. Exhale, rotate and press that right knee out and away. Inhale back to center, one more time each side. Exhale, press it away. Inhale back to center. Exhale, last time, press it away. Inhale back to center. Bring the hands to heart center and rise. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Open those arms out to a T, core strongly hinge forward, all the way over. Taking a hold of the outsides of the ankles, we use the strength of the the arms to draw that upper body towards the space between your legs. If you need to adjust the width of your stance, do so. Using that strength of the arms, pulling that upper body in. Feel that amazing stretch down the backs of the legs. That release in the lower back. Breathe. Now we're going to inhale and lift just a little bit to release those arms and let them hang. Find your breath. We're going to inhale and we're going to lift just slightly. If you heel-toed your feet in, heel-toe them back out. Take a big breath in, toes are turned out, and we're going to bend that right knee. Sink low. Bottom, only as low as your knee. It can be higher, but no lower. That left sole of the foot still on the floor. Can you feel that awesome stretch through the top of your foot? Strong through that belly. And we rise. As you inhale, bend that left knee. Bottom no lower than your knee. Oh, good stretch to the inner thigh of that right leg. Strong through the core. And rise. We're going to do that one more time each side. As you inhale, bend that right knee. If you like, and your body feels ready, lower your bottom and lift those left toes. So we want to make sure that that right knee stays over our ankle. We are not sitting on our bottom. We are kind of just floating off the floor. Notice how your body feels. Is this the right place for you? Are you better to be here? If you like, extend the arms. Breathe. Just breathe. You can pull your hands into heart center if you like. Gently release your hands and lift back to center. As you inhale, bend that left knee. So again, bottom no lower than your knee. Only if it feels right to you. Lower your bottom, lift those right toes. We want to make sure that that left knee stays point towards the sky. So if you're coming forward and you're up on the ball of your foot and your heel is high and your knee is pointing out to the side, you are far better to have your bottom up, sole of the foot to the mat, and that knee and ankle in line. If you can keep that whole foot on the floor, awesome. And extend those arms. If you like, if you need the support, keep it. Core is strong. You can pull your hands into heart center. Do you just feel that amazing stretch? Do you feel that workload? Do you feel the strength in your belly? Release your hands and rise. Walk it back to center. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Now, if you are taking special care of your lower back today, bend your knees just slightly. Put your hands on your knees and slowly roll yourself up. Back feels amazing. Extend those arms out to a T. Lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly rise. Hinging all the way up. Give yourself just a second. Breathe. We're going to turn those the left toes towards the top of the mat. Right toes turn, and we just lean into our warrior two. So bending that front knee, relaxing the shoulders, rolling that left knee open. Like I said before, doesn't matter, we're going to do both sides. So you're good wherever you are. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit, and then exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg, open hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Reach out over those left toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high. Lengthen and extend out of the shoulders, up to the tips of your fingers. Triangle. Should be able to take that left hand away and still stay where you are. As you exhale, slowly rise. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse triangle. Right hand sliding down that back leg, left fingertips reaching. Breathe. And slowly inhale it back up. Windmill that right arm up and over. Placing that right hand along the inside of that left foot. If you need to adjust your feet, adjust your feet. We rotate our bodies and extend left arm to the sky. Reaching up, high as you can reach. Working to stack the shoulders, to stack the arms. Where does your gaze need to be for your neck to be happy? Now take a moment and just be aware of that right hand. Is that hand far away from your foot? Is it nestled right up next to it? Is your body ready to progress to maybe that hand to the top of the foot or pinky toe side of your foot? So the closer we bring that hand to the inside of the foot and eventually cross, the more challenge we create, both for our balance as well as flexibility. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, back heel comes off the floor. Runner's lunge. Now at any point, you are welcome to bring that back knee to the mat. If it feels good to you, keep it up. Whatever you feel like. Let's bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Some days I like to switch it up. So you just choose what feels right to you. Feels right to you, come down onto your right forearm. Now we're going to slowly let that left knee roll open as you roll over to the outside edge of that left foot. Now we can keep on that left hand or come down onto the left forearm. If you need to adjust where you're like, wow, I thought that was a good idea, and then, yeah, no, not so much, it's okay. Change. Let's come back up to the left palm, right palm, and draw that left knee back in. One hand on either side of your foot. We're going to sit back onto that right heel. Now, if you are taking special care of your knee today, this might not be the very best place. You're gonna sweep your foot around. So now you've made like a number 4, or you're gonna have both legs long. If it feels good to you though, sit on your heel. Great quad stretch. Sit up nice and tall and flex that left foot. Reach to the sky, turn towards that left leg, hinge it forward, reach it out. Release your hands. Work to center your tummy and chest onto that left leg and relax the weight of your head. Now notice your hips. Square them up as best you can. Oftentimes that right hip pulls back, left hip shimmy forward a little bit. As we work to square those hips, that intensifies our stretch. A truer stretch, keeping our body in line. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let's flow forward up onto that right knee. Hands travel out in front. Tuck the back toes. A fun pose, needle pose. Press and lift. Right leg to the sky. So just as high as you can get that leg. Now some options. You can square your hips. Leg's not going to come quite so high. Or you can open those hips and lift that leg. You decide. We take our gaze out in front of our toes. Let's bring one hand to the ankle if you feel ready. If you don't, it's fine. Both, if you like. All those little tiny stabilizing muscles in your ankles and your feet. Oh my goodness, overtime working. How high can you get that right leg? Release your hands and slowly lower the leg to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, arms to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, wrap the arms around the backs of the legs. Line your forearms up your calves as best you can, or just hold on to those calves with your hands. Use the strength of your arms to pull that upper body towards your legs. A little tuck of your chin toward your chest. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Let go of that tension. Let go of that resistance. Feel that length in those hamstrings. That is going to help let go of tension in the lower back. Center your weight. Relax the arms. And once again, slowly roll it up. One vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Big shoulder roll. Up and back, shoulders slide down and away. So we're going to do the other side, taking a giant step towards the back of your mat, opening. So depending upon your setup, guys, I want you to have the leg that we did not just work towards the top of your mat. I'm just going to turn in the opposite direction. So if you have that ability and I'm right in front of you, great. If I'm at the top of your mat, you're going to want that right foot forward. Extend those arms out to a T. Toes are turned out. Rotate palms to the sky. 5 sunflowers. Inhale, reach. Exhale, grand plie. So just moving at the pace of your breath. Big, beautiful sunflowers full of energy, full of health and well-being, full of strength. Sunflowers, one of my very favorite flowers. So beautiful, so big, so full of life. Beautiful. One more. And reach to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms to the sky. And as you exhale, lean to the left. Oh, big long stretch. Inhale back up. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Inhale it back up. Extend the arms out to a T. Core strong. Hinge all the way over. This time as we come forward, release your hands to the mat. We're going to turn our fingertips back behind us. Palms to the mat. We're going to walk our hands back.
Now as you walk your hands back, I want you to be mindful of where your weight goes. Oftentimes it heads to your heels, almost pulling your toes off the mat. I want you to keep the toes connected to the mat and maybe shift a little weight forward into those toes. Just reaching those hands back as far as you can. Breathe. Core is strong. Inhale, lift, and release those arms. Find your breath. Let's inhale and lift halfway up. So arms are extending, and we're going to center that left hand out in front of us. Rotating our bodies, go ahead and let those hips shift and extend. Reach to the sky. Reach up just as high as you can reach. Breathe. As you exhale, slowly release your hand down. Right hand takes the place of the left. We rotate our body, allowing those hips to shift, reaching that left arm to the sky, taking our gaze to the sky, reaching up, really working to stack those arms, to stack the shoulders, to create this beautiful, long, strong line from fingertip to fingertip. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Relax the weight of the upper body. Once again, if you are taking care of your lower back, you're going to bend your knees just slightly, place your hands above your knees and roll up. Back feels amazing. Extend those arms out to a T. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Core strong, and we slowly rise. Awesome. As you reach the top, give yourself just a second. Okay, so depending upon which way you're facing, which way I'm facing for you, we're going to turn so that those right toes are pointing straight towards your mat. Left toes turn just a bit, so about a 45-degree angle, and we're going to sink into our warrior two. Shoulders are soft. Finding that breath. Inhale, straighten your front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Let's do that again. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Opening hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Let's reach it out over those right toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Triangle. Finding that extension, that reach, that length. Little to no weight on that right hand. Breathe. Balance, flexibility, strength, all rolled into one pose. Beautiful pose. And slowly we rise. Take your time. Again, working against gravity. Just getting stronger as we go. Back arm onto that back leg, front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Breathe. Lengthening and reaching through those right fingertips. Gazing towards the sky. Left hand just sliding down that back leg. Inhale it up. Windmill that left arm up and over. Placing your hand along the inside of your foot. Adjust your feet if you need to. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reaching up. High as you can reach. Where does your gaze need to be for your neck to be happy? So are we checking in with the hand? Where is that left hand? Do we have room to play? Can we pull that hand a little closer to the foot? Maybe shift to the top of the foot. Or perhaps to the pinky toe side of the foot. What's right for you today? Where is your body ready to go? Honor it, listen to it, be kind. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, back heel comes off the floor, and we come into a runner's lunge. So again, at any point, you are welcome to bring that back knee down, top of the foot to the mat, or stay up off of that knee. We bring both hands to the inside of your foot. So as we work our way down to lizard pose, we can have the knee up or down. If it feels right to you, come down onto your left forearm. Again, you can switch it up if you want. A little bit of time with that leg long, a little bit of time with the knee down. We're going to let that right knee just gently open, falling out and away from us as we roll over to that right outside edge of our foot. keeping the core strong. Now we can stay up on that right palm or come down onto that right forearm. Let your breath guide you here, guys. Let the messages your body is sending guide you. Don't try and quiet those messages. Be like, hey, I'm not paying attention to you. Your body is letting you know. Honor it. We want to stay safe. We want to stay healthy. I don't want you guys injured. Ever, ever, ever. That's the mom in me. And we come back up to the right palm and the left and slowly draw that right knee back in. One hand on either side of your foot, and we're going to sit it back. So again, we're going to be mindful of our knee. Okay, if that knee does not love deep bend, we're going to sweep our foot around and create more of like a number 4 or have the legs long. Okay, only if your body says, yep, this is a good place for me to be, is where we're going to be sitting on the heel. Great stretch for that quadricep. Add a flex to that right foot. Reach to the sky. And as you exhale, rotate towards that right leg, hinge it forward, reach it out. Release your hands, work to center that upper body onto that right leg as you relax the weight of the upper body down. Breathe, slow, steady breaths. So be mindful of those hips. Sometimes those hips like to shift just so things feel better, easier. We want them better for us, not to be easy, but to keep that body in alignment and true to our pose. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let's flow forward up onto that left knee. Hands travel out in front of us. Tuck your back toes. Ready for our needle? We press up and extend left leg to the sky. So our gaze is towards the floor, out in front of those toes. Again, you can square your hips, legs not going to go quite so high, or go ahead and open up those hips, whatever feels better to you. We point those toes. A lazy foot means that those muscles are not engaged. It's going to make it more challenging. Our gaze is out in front of those right toes, and if you like, bring one hand to your ankle. So as we shift this to a balancing pose, wowzer, super intense. Both hands, if you like. How high can you get that left leg? Can you feel all of those muscles working to keep you balanced, centered, steady and strong? Release your hands and slowly release your leg down to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Standing lateral flexion. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, slow, crocodile down. Take your time. Elbows right by the ribs. Breathe. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Nice deep breaths. Letting go. Quieting the mind, quieting the body, celebrating all of the work we have accomplished today. To get stronger, to gain flexibility, to find better balance, just to create the best you. Letting go of tension, tightness, stress. Just a wonderful celebration of life. And let's slowly walk the hands up. Come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down to the top of your mat. Extending the legs, flex your feet, reach to the sky. Lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands and relax the weight of your head. Oh, this forward fold. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I'm telling you, it is an amazing pose, guys. That lengthen those hamstrings, that lengthen the calves. Oh, it helps let go of tension in that lower back. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall, soften your feet, close your eyes, and just slowly, slowly roll it back. Breathe. Take your time. And relax. We pull that right knee in towards the chest. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Oh, that feels so good. Take your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center. Extending right leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg. Little external rotation through your hip. Reach out through the toes and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Turn your gaze out over that left arm. And just close your eyes. Big, full, deep breaths. Eyes softly closed, jaw relaxed. Releasing that right hand, slowly rolling back to center. Extending left leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through your hip. Reach out through those toes and slowly lower your leg down. Arms travel down by your sides, turning the palms open to the sky, or you're welcome to rest your hands on your tummy. I invite you to find a place, whether that be on your back, your side, your tummy, or a seated position. Find a place where your body can relax, where your eyes are softly closed, your breath flowing slow and deep. As we draw that breath in, our awareness is drawn in deeper. Away from the world around us, away from our physical being. With a clear head, an open heart, a willing spirit, we give ourselves permission to stop, to have a little mini vacation right here within the four corners of our mat. Let that mind remain clear and we focus on our breath. Each inhale and each exhale, calming, cleansing, soothing, energizing. We find our way through our breath. Reminded of joy, of health, of hope and happiness. Stay here, present in your breath, full of hope, full of joy, full of love. Relax and just breathe. Ever so gently, we begin to deepen our breath. Start to move our fingers and our toes, our hands and our feet. Stretch our limbs alive and well. Holding on to that sense of well-being as you bring your awareness back to the world around you.
As you're ready, gently draw your knees towards your chest and either rolling to one side and using your arms to help you come up, or rocking yourself up, we come to a seated position that feels right to you. Sit tall, rest your hands comfortably, and take big deep breaths. A few words to close our practice today. Always know that you're welcome to take them with you, or just let them float by. When you hear negativity whispering in your ear, always remember that you get to choose if you wish to listen. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center. You guys are amazing, beautiful in every way. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing your energy, your time, choosing to spend some time with me. Honestly, guys, it means more than you know. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.